Hello, my name is Michael Riccards, and this is the Hall Institute's Forum. Today, our guest is a familiar face on this campus. It's President, Dr. Patricia Donohue. President Donohue, welcome. We're glad to have you here, and I'm sure everybody at Mercer County Community College is delighted to have you here as well.
Thank you, Michael. It's my privilege to be here.
I look at your resume and I see that you started in a legitimate discipline, unlike many of us who became college presidents. You actually started in mathematics.
I did start in math and physics, and I started teaching at the high school level and at the university level before I found community colleges.
What's your interest in college administration and in community colleges in particular?
Well, from the very beginning, my focus was helping other people learn. First, it was helping them learn math. Then it broadened to become learning broader subjects, and now, among other things, it's helping the staff learn leadership and the creativity to help them be better at helping students.
I remember when Chancellor Ralph Dungan really started pushing for community colleges. What now do you see as the role of community colleges in the state of New Jersey?
Community colleges really have multiple roles, but I think the simplest one is it's our job to provide education and learning for adults at any learning level so that they can become more productive and contribute in New Jersey. For the majority of our students, that's coming here to earn a degree that they will either transfer or a career degree to go directly to work. But we do other levels of things, and I think they're equally important. We reach out to support businesses in what they need their workforce to know. So we may do a contract project for a particular business, or if New Jersey is supporting the expansion of a business, we may be involved in training a new workforce for them.
Some of the candidates that are running for president have focused on the need for strong community colleges, especially in the area of job retraining. McCain has emphasized it. Hillary Clinton has a long record of supporting community colleges. In terms of New Jersey, which has a very different sort of economy, what do you see us as focusing on?
That is an important part of what we do. I think one of the things that is confusing to people when they think about community college success is many of those people for retraining may not need a whole degree. They need to come back sometimes to take 3 or 4 courses that will prepare them for a new job after their company downsizes or moves out of state, or for whatever reason they no longer have that same job. For some people, it's a total change of career and they actually come back and take a whole degree. Those students are mixed in the same classes with our students entering the workforce and learning together. It really diversifies the experience level of students and makes it a little more real world.
What are some of the economic benefits of a community college system and of a community college to a county in our case?
Well, the SCANS report, which is now quite old, stated that 85 to 90% of workers need some higher education. So part of what we do when we do economic impact studies is look at the value of a worker who has a community college education compared to one who does not. And they have economic evidence that a student earns about $400,000 more in their lifetime if they have an associate degree versus having a high school education. And many of our students go on and also earn a bachelor's degree or others, so those students then get factored out.
A lot of work has been done on the difficulties of community colleges, four-year colleges, universities, having large numbers of students who come in and really don't have the mastery of mathematics, you mentioned mathematics, English, and what used to be called critical thinking. Do you find that's still a problem, that the high schools, despite all the reforms, haven't been able to give you students who are ready to do college-level work?
Well, it is still a problem that our students have that problem frequently. They are not all an issue of coming straight from high school. When we have immigrants who've come from another country or adults who may never have finished high school, who come back to us as 40-year-olds or 50-year-olds, we're not surprised that they need developmental work in English and math and reading before you even get to critical thinking. We do still work with the high schools on trying to be sure that their students understand the level expected when they get here, and that problem has not been solved.
What about the difficulties that you see really with students who come in, they have substantial deficiencies, and we're telling them, well, we're going to give you remedial work for a semester, and then you're going to go into the mainstream of of college life. Can you really overcome 12 years of handicap in a semester?
That's a very good question. We really can overcome 12 years of low performance or low expectations. You really can't do it all in one semester. People who have several levels of deficiency in their understanding generally need several semesters of work, and they need to be in a learning situation where there's some fairly close one-on-one work that's reinforcing when they're successful and which tactics they're using that make them successful learners.
Good. We're going to break, and we'll come right back to that.